This is the BeatDrops tutorial for the file menu. On the main interface of the program, if you click on the file menu, you'll see the sub menu, and each item can be accessed just by clicking on it. If you click on new, it's going to erase all the data and basically give you a blank canvas, start a new project. So you lose all the beats, samples, tracks that you set up. If you've saved any projects, click on load. I've saved a few beats that I've made, so if I click on one of them, it's then going to load the project. If you click on save, if the file exists, you'll be asked to overwrite it. If it doesn't exist, you'll be asked to enter a new name to save it as. You can also delete existing projects or press the back button to exit. Next is the preferences menu. In the preferences menu, you'll see the version of BeatDrops at top, and you've also got various different preferences and options. The ones that are straightforward are the vibration. Whenever you press a button or whenever a drum sample is played on a sequencer, the Android phone will vibrate. The vibration is only available on Android. There's the auto rewind. Whenever the beat stops playing, it will automatically rewind back to the start if you switch it on. If you click on set Beat BPM, you'll get the options to set the Beat BPM. You can enter it manually by just pressing the arrow buttons here, or you can select a predefined value. So if you're trying to make a hip hop beat, you click on hip hop, you'll switch to 90 beats per minute. Once you're happy with that, you press the OK button here. The most options will allow you to play the beat while you're actually in there, so you can press play. Next we've got the autosave. Autosave will automatically save a project after every minute. So if you set it as 1, it'll be 1 minute. You can then increase it to 8 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever you want. If you want to switch off autosave, set it as 0 and press OK. To autosave a project, your project must already be saved at least once manually, or if you've just loaded a project name will already be shown here as your project name. In this case it's Saloni, and it will automatically save the project just in case the app crashes or you make a mistake or you forget to save it and your phone battery dies. The next thing is beat speed. Now the beat speed will affect the length of the page. So if we set it as normal, we're on 90 beats per minute. Now each page is going to last 5.33 seconds. Now each hip hop drum loop is also 5.33 seconds. So what this means is that the entire loop will complete on just one page. If we set it as double, the page length is now 2.67, so that's half of the normal page speed. So what this means is that if you put a drum sample or a drum loop which is 5.33 seconds, it's going to take 2 pages for it to completely. If I now start a new project, and set the Beat BPM as 90. Press OK. I'm going to take a hip hop loop, a drum loop, which is 5.33 seconds. Now we've set the beat speed as double. So now this means that it will take 2 pages, because each page is now 2.67 seconds. So if I press play, just add one more page, so now we've got 2 pages. Press V1, press play. So after 2 pages, the drum loop will stop playing. Or if you want to loop it, click on loop all on top here. You can also change it to fast and blitz. So in blitz mode, each page is going to be 0.67 seconds. All this means is that you can create fast beats, so you can put loads of different samples one after each other, and you're going to play them really fast. Let's set the beat BPM back to normal. The next thing we've got is loop fine tune. Sometimes if you've got a slow processor or you've got loads of apps in the background, you'll find that the loop won't be seamless. You might get gaps in the loop. So what we do is we use loop fine tuning. Okay, now each page should be 5.33 seconds in order for it to loop the drum loop perfectly. So we just press play. So if you see here, the actual value is 5.33. So this means that we'll get a seamless loop. If the value of the actual value was different to the page length set, so if this was like 5 seconds, you can just fiddle around with the value here. So if I, for example, if I change it now to 4 and then press play, you can see the values change to 5.34. So it's going to be slightly off. It won't be a huge noticeable gap, but this is just a feature to allow you to kind of play with the value in the middle here to get seamless playback of loops. The next thing is program speed. You most likely won't need to fiddle around with this, but you can just set the value yourself. A good value is just setting it as 100. That should work for most phones. Okay, next thing is help. If you click on help, it will open the help in the phones or your PC's default browser. You can then access videos and help documentations on using the program. If you click on more, you can access the official website, direct link to the video tutorials hosted on YouTube. If you click on about us, it tells you the BeatDrops version, the username you logged in as, and a bit more other information. You can also read the privacy policy. You can change your password. You have to be logged in. You'll have to put in your existing password and then change it to a new password. Your password must be greater than 6 characters and have no symbols. And the last thing is update user from server. Okay, so if you've just installed the app to a new device, and you will notice that your purchases haven't been stored, so you might not be able to add a new track here or add a new page, or your samples might be missing. So once you've logged in with your username and password, you click on more and update user from server. and then click on yes. What this will do then, it will then check the server database, and then it will download your account to your new device. This will restore all your purchases, such as unlocking save, unlocking the edit menu, recording, and things like that. It will also allow you to re-download the sample packs that you've already purchased. So you'll have to manually re-download the sample packs, but if they are paid ones, you won't have to pay for them again. You'll just get the option to download them again one by one. So that's more or less it. The one more thing we got is the length here. This is the length of the actual song. It's dependent on the number of pages. So if we add more pages, it's going to increase the value, the total length of the project, the beat. In the next tutorial, I'll be going through the pages menu.